It's when things are just perfect. Because then everything can be perfect. If some things are not perfect, not everything can be perfect. Alright, let's get back into the game. Because I know I'm playing a game, and I want other people to get into the game too. And what is this game exactly? This game is being connected to God, being connected to your purpose, being in your highest value, so other people can benefit from your value. Oh my God, there's bread on this bench, and I don't know how long it's been there, but anyways, it looked like it has been rained on, but not fully destroyed, which explains to me a lot of people can survive rain. A lot of people can survive a storm. And it's a great ability to survive a storm. Because that means you have a lot of wind power, you have a lot of strength, you have a lot of purpose, you have a lot of respect for your body, you have a lot of survival mode in you. You were made to survive. If you were not made, you would never survive. Because you have a purpose, you had a mission, and you had to do something here, okay? And honestly, if you are not fulfilling your purpose, if you're not doing what you should do, you're always gonna be like on the wrong path. You're always gonna be not aligned with your purpose because you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. And so because Thor today is the main subject in this video today, and there's more days to come because I'm not done writing about Thor. There's more things you gotta know about Thor. Okay, I'm deadly serious. There are some things going on in this life, and we all gotta know about it. Which is why I want to tell you. Which is why I am obligated to expose it. And I don't really matter if you don't think you matter. Because you gotta believe you kind of matter for you to believe my words. And so, because a lot of words make sense to me, I want them to make sense to you too. I want them to have you fully like, oh my God, I understand. I get it now. Thank you for telling me. I get what you mean. I get what you're talking about. That's what I want for you. I want you to also let me know that you understand what I'm doing. I want you to let me know you understand what I'm saying. And you know, it doesn't have to make sense to anybody. It can make sense to a lot of people, you included. And if you want to be included, if you don't want to include yourself, you don't have to. You don't have to include yourself in my videos. I'm already making my videos for a purpose, for a bigger destiny. And if you want to be in it, I will take your guidance in my armor for you, which means I will guide you in the energy that you interfere yourself with. So things that aren't aligned with you, things that aren't sitting right, things that aren't meant to be. That's what I expose. I expose danger. I expose what's evil. I expose what's not meant to be out there, so we can see that it's there. So it can either be changed, removed, or change the position or location where it's in, because that's not what it's meant to do or meant to be. If it's not meant to be, why would it sit there? That's right. Maybe you are meant to know more about me, because it will tell you more about you. And maybe you don't, but then that's okay too. I really tried to figure out how to put you, because I don't want to hold you. I don't want to hold you. I just want to put you down somewhere. Maybe I can. What is a good spot? God. I don't want to put my iPhone on the floor. So, what about this? Y'all like this? I like it. I'm gonna make this too hard. I'm gonna make it super, super easy. Because it can be when it's supposed to be. Is that good? I bet it is. Like I'm still here, right? Okay, perfect. I'm perfect, you're perfect. Now we can continue. Is it still on? It's still on. Now, we're gonna talk about Thor today, and about my experience with him, and about the energy we shared in the past, and about what's happening behind the scenes and what's unseen for many. So a lot of people that are touching me and are connected to me, they are aware that they know about it, that there's nothing unexpected coming when I am telling you. When I'm telling you, I'm showing you, I'm speaking it up to you, and you're going to be like, okay, I get it now. Because that's my intention for it. I want people to understand me. Okay, I want people to understand me. Because at this point, I'm not understood right, because people don't know what's going on. People don't know what other people are doing. And I know. And because other people don't know, I have to speak up about it. And just checking if it's still alright. I want other people to know what the fight is that we are galactically facing, because 3 cars just drove by. Drove? They drove. Is that even a word? They drove by. But it felt groovy. So 3 cars just grooved by, and you don't know who's in those cars. All right, anybody can be in those cars, and because anybody can be in the cars, I need you to know what kind of people we live with, so you know what could be in the car. It doesn't mean it has to be in every car that drives behind you, but it means that you are aware of what drivers we have, what kind of people are driving. So we gotta know what to care for when we are on the road. Okay? I know some people on the road, they just really want, well, to save their life. That's what they want. They want to save their life. And because not all of them know what life needs to be saved, they think they're saving lives of others when they are not saving their lives. They everything they touch destroys, but very quietly and very slow. Like, they don't do the quick route, but they act very quick and fast. So that's how you kind of know. I'm gonna sit on my back. I'm gonna hold the mic. I hope you hear me though. So, some people just want to sit on bags that are not theirs. So they kind of just get bags, because they need bags. They need bags to use, to put something in, to put it safe. And because it's of course not always safe, they're finding other ways, not the safe way, like the unsafe way, to truly get it done, to fill the bag anyways, to still get the goodness in the bag. The goodies, the goodie bags. They want the goodie bags. They don't want the empty bag. They want the bag as full as possible. So they pick the people that they need, and then they get them, and then they put everything out of the people. They just make them dry out. They have nothing on, they have nothing left, they have nothing to give, and then they have only that. Then what they do? They throw it in the water. They throw it in the water. They either rape it or kill it. And they sometimes prefer to kill it because then they don't have to fuck it, or they don't have to pay somebody to fuck it. And then if they pay somebody to fuck it, well, they are now connected to their spirit, so they prefer not to do that. But if they have to fuck it, they will, because it also pays a lot. It pays a lot to get fucked, or to pay someone else to fuck. That pays you even also, because you're the one paying. So you can pay less than what you got. Of course. That's obviously the smartest move you can make. You pay somebody to fuck because you're either not ever allowed to fuck them, because you won't ever get to be fucked, because you're not like chosen. You're not like fit for it. It's not a match. So what they do, they get somebody else. They pay somebody else. They get another one, a one that fits, a one that matches, a one that they could fall for, a one that they could come across and be like, oh, I'm gonna just be in your light body, because that's what they want. They want the body. I'm talking about Thor, but I'm actually also talking about Mandem. I'm also talking about Korra in my book. I'm also about Henno, but I don't really know everything yet, but we'll see. So because it's like they rather have it all for them than share it with others, because they don't really want to share. They find people they can share it with, but they fuck it up because that's not their destiny. If something is not your destiny, you can keep trying things, but you can keep getting disappointed, because you can keep being rejected in your purpose. So you can keep starting over and over and over, but you can keep stopping the circus too. But yeah, if you want to keep playing the game, go ahead. Go ahead, play the game. Go get to what you wanted. Do you have it? If you got it, you can do anything with it. You can recreate it. You can transform it. The money, I mean. You can put it in something, you can get it out of something, you can invest in something, somebody, or a business. You can make it go away where nobody sees it. All these things, all this energy is also your light. It's also your spirit. It's also your own brand. It's also what you do with your life. It's also how you communicate your things. It's also what you give out in your sexual life, because this is what you give. That energy is what you actually give. You give what you get, and so you get what you see for yourself. Yeah, because if you see this penthouse with 3 dogs and 8 women, you're gonna get it. That doesn't mean you're gonna enjoy it. Nobody said you would enjoy such an experience. Some dogs don't like you. Some dogs are not a fan of your energy. Some dogs will bark at you. Some dogs are just so disgusted by how you live your life. Because it is disgusting for some, and to God maybe too, and that's why other people, like everybody, can feel you are disgusting. Now, For somebody like me, I love the truth. I love the truth so much that it makes me turn on by myself. It makes me feeling on fire. It makes me live with God, connected to the sun. And because I am connected to the truth, I am not a liar, a fraud, or a scam, because I do not resonate with that. I do not feel this energy is for me. Now, other things, I know I'm meant to speak of things. I know I'm meant to talk about specific personas in my book. Now, you may not like what I talk about because it's about you. You not may love what I expose about, but that's just because it's you, maybe, who I am exposing. So because I'm kind of like all the way in and you might be all the way out, I'm gonna pull you in more, because you're still ignoring God. If you would have changed, if you would have come along with God, or find the light, or follow your actual real purpose, I would not even talk about Thor like this. Because he would not have disobeyed God, and he would have actually respected my spirit and did not abuse me, stole from me, and tried to kill me. And raped me. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about that. Now, Thor, we have been dating, I guess, for 3 months, but it was not really what I thought it was. It was abuse in a very high maintenance intergalactic level, because it was not him who was raping me. It was the corrupt organization that he is working with, or he has been working with, 3 years ago. And 3 years ago, it started, but 3 years later, they're still trying to kill me. Because I'm not their sauce. I'm not who they want to work with. Because I never wanted to work with them. God was just guiding me who these people are working with, so that I could see what they're working with. And so now that I know what they're working with, I can finally put it in my K777 and talk about it. Because I finally know what they are. And it's not an angel in heaven. It's really not an angel. And so because I want to expose fake angels who act like they're angels but truly are a horror movie made in hell, then that's my exposure for today. 'Cause even in today, I'll buy another way in. 'Cause I don't buy my ways out. I don't buy my way out of my purpose. Why would I fuck myself over like that? Why would I disturb everybody's life so much that I buy my way in? Why would I buy my way in? My way is in because I'm wanted there. I'm bought. I'm being sold. I'm not buying my way in. What is that? I'm not buying my way. I'm not buying my way. I'm getting my way. I am investing in my way. I am making sure my way is clear. Not buying it. Is it even clear for me to buy it? Or they just want my money? No, I'm investing in myself. I buy my study. I buy my education. I invest in people who help me educate myself. So if that is that I'm investing in myself or in others, if I have a bigger company, or you would have a bigger company, or they would have a bigger company, then you share the same benefits. Whatever you're buying, you are selling in you. You're selling inside of you. And if it's not what you want to buy, You cannot just sell for things for anybody or buy for everybody, because that's not a match to your soul's purpose. Because not everything you want to buy is yours. I'm a passion fruit, obsessive bitch. Because I'm, of course, a passionate being. My favorite color is red. It breeds passion. It's literally passion. That's for many. Okay? Now, because y'all now know there's a piece of bread on this bench, and I'm like, looking at it but not touching it or breathing it. It's kind of like this soul food that I'm delivering today, because today I'm not talking about things you can eat. I'm talking about things you cannot eat. I'm talking about 2822 on a timer. I'm talking about people you should not eat from. I'm talking about energies you should not want to touch because they exist and you should be careful about it. I'm talking about experiences that I had that could resonate with your experience because you tried to find a way out, because you tried to get out, because you try to see the truth in people who live like Thor, who live like Mandem, who live like Korra, who I also exposed the real name of in my book, in case 777, and all the names. Actually, not all the names, some names of the book. So until part, okay, the first three parts, the 3 parts of K777 are the names that are on page 77. Those are names from the first 3 parts of the book. But now that we start with part 4, which is truly a whole new other kind of part, those are live report galactic activations from case 777. So from SA, spaceshipping stations anywhere. And because we are now exposing that in part 4, we're gonna make a new name list, okay? But still, with the old first 3 parts of the book, those names are gonna still be there, but we're adding more because I need more than 1 page to expose the names of the galactic universe. Obviously, we just had a few. So now I'm actually doing more names. So I'm gonna need at least 2 pages. But I'm gonna put those name lists at every end of the case you got. And because I'm always updating it and exposing it with more pages, you can always get it with more pages. But then the name list will still be at the end from now on. Today is 24th of June. So from 24th of June, you're gonna know, like, okay, all the names are also at the back, not just only at page 77, but it is always going to be at page 77. Now, let's go to the next thing. Because many people have no reason to steal something, they're going to find reason why not to steal it. Because if you only find so many reasons to steal something, God will teach you why you cannot steal anything. Or I mean everything, or just some things not. Because not everything is for you. Okay, some things that you think you're stealing, you're just gifting yourself that. You're just blessing yourself. You're just receiving something from God, from the universe. A gift. It's not stealing, it's a gift. You're finding treasures on the streets. I don't know, maybe in an old house, a new house, whatever. You're finding something, which means your treasure is for you. If that does not feel like God, you will feel that. If you were not blessed but cursed with it, you will feel that. Because God does not lie in energy. Energy does not lie. The light cannot imitate or mimic. Light cannot imitate or mimic. And because it's you who is mimicking and not imitating, you're authentic. You're creative as yourself. You're not copying somebody. You're not stealing anything that is not yours. You're not trying to take what is not yours. You're not fixated on one thing. And because you're not, you're respecting your energy. Okay, I'm gonna tell you more about Thor because I feel I need to. Who wants to take everything in your bank account if they cannot accomplish taking everything that you have? They're gonna try to move to the people you know. So they will move to your parents. They will move to your kids. They will move to your siblings. They will move to your auntie, your daddy, your grandpa, your grandma. They'll move to everything in the house or outside the house until they have you, until they truly get you. Because that's their end goal. They just want to kill you. They just want you to shut up because you know too much. If you're somebody like me. And if you have met somebody who's like Thor, because of course they want to find purpose for themselves. So they're going to get money to do something and find the purpose for themselves. But honestly, if they don't have a purpose, they will never find it. Then their only purpose is clearing your karma. If you already built so much, like if you already built up so much bad karma, you're gonna clear your karma in your life and not build more. It's never your purpose to build more bad karma. It's your purpose to clear your bad karma. Makes sense? You would never have a purpose to build bad karma. Why would you? Why would you do that? Why would you have that purpose? Think about it. God don't create people like that. God creates people with a purpose to heal, activate, grow, and learn. And so you are also invited to clear your bad karma. And that's how you heal. That's how you grow. That's how you bless yourself. That's how you get blessed. And so because in this life, I don't really do things to build up bad karma. I mean, honestly, I do things that I meet people who act to me in the way that they're used to. They're used to living like this is their life. This is how they live, okay? I meet people like that. And then they meet me, they do the same thing. They just get called to try me. They get called to test me, to touch, to taste me, to taste. Now, I'm going to say it tastes good, okay? I'm going to say it tastes good. It feels nice. It is open. It's accepted. It's acceptable. But then it's not really acceptable. Because I don't accept what they do. I don't accept what they give. Because I don't receive it as others. Others could receive them. Because that's how they move. I don't receive them. I see what they do. I catch them. I find them. I'm aware of them. I'm conscious of what they do. I'm feeling the truth in them. So because this is kind of a gift and not a curse, I want to show people how to use your gifts well, so you can feel and know about people that try you. Because you can act like their level. You can do the same as them. You could try to be like them. But if what they do is not serving you, and it is actually the dumbest thing, the most stupid thing, like, that they could ever do. Because I know when they meet me, people are like, I know how they get. I know what they do when they move against me. I know how they turn out. I know what they have to release. I know what people receive when they touch me. Because I'm teaching about respect. I'm showing loyalty. I'm honoring spirits. I'm not disrespecting any spirit. So here we are again, me trying to show other people I'm not what they think, but I'm actually the opposite of what they think. I'm their mirror. I hold a reflection to them so they can see, oh wait, I cannot play with you. I cannot try you out like I try out others. Because you're actually better than that. You're actually more highly favored than them. Because God don't really favor the people that they touch. God don't really favor the people that they touch like they do. Because what they do, what Thor does, for example. Okay, I'm going to give you the perfect example. Thor would love to have in his villa, in his pension, this penthouse, this whatever place he lives in, that's his kingdom. He wants to fill it with men, women, mostly women, because some men can enjoy it, not everyone. Then they enjoy the feast. The feast that they create. They create the feast. Not all the attendees, one of the words, whatever it means. Not all the attendants who are present are making and creating the feast. Some just have been put there to be eaten. Forced there to be eaten. Drugged there to be eaten. Killed, chopped. Some of these souls who attend these parties, they don't really have a choice other than showing up. They never wanted to arrive how they were supposed to. So somebody made them come. Somebody made them come. Unexpectedly, inappropriately, underpaid, and killed. They rather have the whole feast to be eaten than parts of the feast to be missing. Because if something's missing, oh, they crash out. They flip the fucking table. Because something missing, something not on my table, something I cannot eat. Then they go crazy. They go loco in their choco because they don't like the chocolate they eat. They want to get another chocolate taste. Too black, too white, too milky. What's the chocolate taste? Is the color not good? You don't like the color I gave you. You don't like the taste of it, the color, the smell, the flavors in it. You don't like it. Then get another feast. Because you're not here in the party. You're not in the party. Because to me, to God, to the sun, my ancestors, if you don't like the party, you should not go. If you don't like the music, what are you gonna dance to? If you don't like the music, are you even gonna dance? If you don't, why would you go? If you already don't enjoy the music, music is soul. Music connects souls. So if your spirit is not feeling the music, why should it enjoy the music? Does it even enjoy the music? Because I don't know if anyone can enjoy music that is demonic and it eats souls alive, because the spirits who are listening to the music become cursed just by the lyrics that's being put on. And only this can feel horrific for the victims who has ever attended any meeting, any event of Thor, Mandem, Kora, and Henno. Now, if you want to know more, read more, get to find out more about my case, you can always download it for free on my website. Because it's free, you can also buy it for $37, and I will print all the pages for you myself for $37. But if you want to have just the online digital version that you can always get back to for yourself and download and always remove it and download it again for free, then go to my website. You can only find it on my homepage, in and under inside the yellow buttons, and it's called either yellow sign or case 777 in yellow. And because of that, there's nowhere else where you can find it. So either somebody has gifted it to you to use for a purpose, to research, investigate, study yourself, or really just enjoy learning with God, because God has put all this education for you on the table. Because why would God just educate me and all the victims and not just thousands of souls at the same time? Because all of our ancestors are learning with me. All God is learning with me. And if you don't want to educate yourself, you can chop it off and eat at another feast. Because I do bring something to the table that's actually needed and required and highly favored. Because it is required for many. And because I want people to understand me, I try to be understood as much as I can. I understand myself, which is why I can explain myself. So respect me a little in my position. Goodbye. Have fun today.